What's going on, everybody? Pop Principal here with another Funko Pop review, and today we have Scarlet Spider. Finally, I've ordered this pop about when pre-orders went on sale for the Walmart exclusive, which was many months ago. I didn't get it until way after the movie, way after a bunch of people had already got theirs in. But I was happy that I still got it nonetheless. So I finally get to do my Scarlet Spider from the Spider-Verse review. Spider-Verse was definitely one of the best animated movies of all time. A comic book related for sure. One of the best movies in comic book history in general as well. They just delivered. Following the Into the Spider-Verse to Across the Spider-Verse, they delivered. Can't wait to see the third installation, whenever that may be. Now that we have a writer's strike, who knows when that will actually get done. So, but nonetheless, this is one of my favorite characters. One of my favorite designs. We didn't get that much of him. Just got him in bits and pieces. And he was in the final ending shots and scenes of the movie, so that definitely helped. But really cool design. I know a lot of people are pretty critical about his comic book history. I'm not that familiar with it, but I did appreciate the design. I appreciate the very distinguished type of character that he is compared to the rest of the Spider-Man. So it was very dope to see this design and this character after seeing so many different pops and Marvel Legends and things like that, and not actually getting to see him on screen. I don't think ever. So I was definitely enjoyed it, and hopefully we get a little more. I wish we would have got an unmasked version along with some of the other different characters from the movie, but can't I guess we can't get everybody unmasked. But let's get right into an out-of-box look. And here we have an out-of-box look at the Scarlet Spider. And of course, we got to start out with the red suit that he has, that you see the shadows from the actual universe he came from. I'm assuming that's just the design that they actually chose. I believe in some of the comics, you can see that kind of art style of shadows, heavy shadows, which is why you get the black mark across the front of the face and up the arms and on the inside of the legs, just to give it that look from those actual comics. You see his, of course, most Spider-Man are blue and red, but this is a little bit unique in the fact that he has a hoodie that is ripped sleeves and a little bit of rip on the lower part, and this is blue, and you see that spider logo going across his chest in a little bit different angle than you would normally come to expect from the spider suits. I like it. I enjoy it. It gives it that real retro 90s look. I believe that is when the actual design of this character came out, and you get all the little other details on his wrists. I believe that's probably how he forms his webbing and shoots the webs out. So you see the cartridges on the belt as well. You see the little brown parts of the belt going through those actual cartridges, which is pretty dope. Nice little detail. You know, pops aren't the most detailed collectibles that you can find, but when they do add a little bit more detail, it's always a good thing. And you also see those brown straps around his ankle with the pockets on the side. I'm not exactly sure what those are for. He never really displayed any of the usage of his quote unquote artillery that he is walking around with. So yeah, pretty dope design. I really do enjoy this pop. I wish we had a unmasked version of so many of these pops. It would have been amazing to get him, Spider-Man 2099 in particular, Spider-Punk, of course. But yeah, let's get right into a comparison shot. And here we have a comparison shot of the Scarlet Spider from the Across the Spider-Verse movie on the left, and the Scarlet Spider Walgreens exclusive that came out a while ago. I've had this particular pop. I just didn't want to review it until I actually got my Across the Spider-Verse Scarlet Spider. So yeah, they're not really similar. I believe the Scarlet Spider on the right is actually a different character than the Scarlet Spider from Across the Spider-Verse, and who he's actually portraying from the comics. There's like 3 different versions of the Scarlet Spider as far as individuals. They were all clones from Peter Parker, if I'm not mistaken. So not quite all the same character, but don the same name. So you can see the design isn't that similar at all, really. But this is an iteration of the Scarlet Spider that we have. The first more modern version of the Scarlet Spider. They do have a retro Scarlet Spider version of a Funko that came out many years ago with that older type body style, that with just the arms straight down and the legs kind of straight down. So I definitely wasn't gonna get that figure, even though I'm pretty sure it's kind of worth a lot. I believe it's probably more high value pop, but I hate those designs, so I have no interest in getting those particular Funkos. But I am glad to have the 2 more modern versions of the Scarlet Spider. Let me know what you guys think, if which one's your favorite design. So let's get right into another comparison shot. And here we have the Spider-Man 2099 team that we saw for the most part towards the end of the final scene, which is Spider-Man 2099 and the Scarlet Spider and Jessica Drew, the Spider-Woman, who were all on the hunt and looking for Miles in his own universe. Meanwhile, Miles wasn't there. So I just thought it'd be cool to compare these 3 and have them all in a single shot. So I definitely love their team and how different each character was in comparison. I actually think that we could have got a little bit more of Scarlet Spider. I would have loved to get just a little bit more. But I mean, there's so many characters. What can you do? Hopefully we get a little bit more screen time with him in the the final movie. It is going to be the final movie, so they say. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, tune in, be on the lookout for more reviews. Pop Principal out. Appreciate you guys.